Tom and Jerry as an analog horror is pretty disturbing. Hello there internet dwellers, my name is Baz and welcome back to the channel. Today I thought we could check out a analog horror that's been sent to me on my Discord quite a few times by a few people actually. So I'm literally dying now, suggested one of the videos, then there's Veden Pog, then there's Junie, and then there's Dak Musician. And I think that's everyone that recommended this to me. So I have no idea how you turn Tom and Jerry into an analog horror, but you know what? Weirder things have been turned into an analog horror, or happier things have been turned into an analog horror. So it's just free game at this point, to be fair. So it'll be interesting to see how they approach this and what the monster is and what the story behind it is. But this is done by a channel called The Homies. This is the first video. It's called Who Do We Fear? And the description says, who is fear? So fear is someone? I'm not sure. Here we go. But we're going to jump straight into this. Why do we fear? What do we fear? Who do we fear? What is fear? That's fear, apparently, right there. That dude is fear. That is fear incarnate right there. Apparently, all you need to do to make someone look evil is put a black and white filter on them and kind of like up the contrast a little bit so that there's more shadows on their face. Who is this person? Who knows? Maybe we'll find out. We're going to move on to the next video in the series, which is called The Night Drive. The description says, The Bag. I need to know. This one's 3 minutes 45, so this is the longest one so far. My goodness. I don't like auto-generated captions. They always say some weird stuff. It was blank. I was driving down the road and saw someone throwing a bag into the water. Did I say water or river? A river of water. I pulled over and asked the person what they were doing, but they said nothing. That this is going way too quick. They just ran. I got some pictures. Okay, you got some pictures of them running. You got a picture of that? Hang on, they ran away? Or they smiled at you and then ran away? This man needs to go to a dentist. It's Tuesday, innit? The bag was too far into the water. I couldn't get it. It was below freezing at the time. Okay, I'm thinking, I know where this is going, okay? It's obvious that the bag, I mean, if it's Tom and Jerry, I don't know why people do this. They're just subhuman, like, they're not even just, they're just disgusting, but they get their kittens and they just throw, rather than like take them to a shelter where people can look after them, they decide, you know what, I'm just going to snuff them of all life and kill them by throwing them into water. It's fucked up, is what it is. It's really messed up. Metro Goldwyn Mayer, Tom and Jerry. They don't make cartoons like this anymore. I feel like, I don't know why they stopped making them. I think it was maybe considered too violent, and maybe some of the references and some of the themes that were shown were a little bit on the nose, or maybe just inappropriate for today. I don't know. It's a bit silly. What was that? There was a little thing there. AOVTHZ. Okay, we'll see. So this is what, an old... Oh, I know what this episode's about. I've seen the... I remember seeing a reel on this.
Cause of deceased, lost fight with bulldog.
Yeah. So these are cats getting into heaven, I guess? Lost fight with a bulldog.
Frankie. Struck with flat iron while singing on a backyard fence.
Frat iron?
Yes.
Why do people hate cats in this universe? Oh my goodness, Big Chungus.
Oh, so you didn't see the steamroller coming, huh?
No, I don't think he could move.
Go ahead. Fluff, muff, and puff.
Fluff, muff, and puff. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, we put two and two together at this point, but that's crazy. Like, as a kid, you probably wouldn't have understood the reference, but as an adult, you're like, oh my god. Okay, there was another little thing there. Did you see that? What was it? OLTBYKLYLK. I'll have to put this through some kind of decipher. Oh, who was that? think that was Tom. Yeah. So what is Tom the antagonist in this series? I guess he kind of was. I don't know who you was rooting for. I guess it depended really who you was rooting for. Some people rooted for the Jerry's get away, but then again, because he always got away, you kind of root for the person to get the thing. That's what we do. We root for the underdog. I mean, mind my pun, it's not a pun because it's a cat. Undercat. I reported this to the police. I was pondering what could have been in the bag. Come on, man, put 2 and 2 together. But I also tried to ignore the fact that the person looked abnormal. Yeah, you're telling me. His face, his eyes, his mouth. It was a regular British man. It was English. I had just moved into a new town and didn't know how safe it was. My new neighbour, Mrs. Mammy, has a cat and a mouse. They are very interesting. Okay, so you're playing from inside the universe. I study them, not to stalk Mammy, but to see how fascinating they are. Right. They mess around. Quite a lot, and the mouse always wins. How are you getting this perspective though? Because if you're showing us this from your perspective, where are you? Are you inside the home? Are you spying on these guys? The cat chases the mouse but never succeeds to catch him. Okay, yeah, something's wrong with Tom. Let's be honest. Something's wrong with Tom. Tom needs his name backwards. He needs an MOT because there's something wrong with him. That's an old school Hoover right there. I just can see the mouse frighten the cat. Their names are Tom the cat and Jerry the mouse. It looked like he was looking at me through the window. Really? As if he knew I was there the whole time. Who, Tom? Tom gets very exhausted, like he loses faith whenever he fails or gets mad because he never wins. We've all been there, Tom. Okay, you just gotta suck it up, be humble, and just keep on going. Okay, I don't know Morse code. I'm not even gonna try and translate this because it will take me ages. But guys, listen, and then tell me in the comments what this says. I have no idea. But from what I see here, let me see if I can put this through some kind of cipher what was in that video. Let me just have a look. Oh, okay. So this is what's called a Caesar cipher. It's basically, it just scrambles the letters, I think, and it spells out Thomas he murdered. Right, so this next one is called Dinner, 1989, Tom and Jerry Analog Horror. And the description says, he was standing tall and mysteriously. The women love tall and mysterious men. As long as it's not in a creepy, like looking at you through your bedroom window at nighttime, kind of tall and mysterious, like Slender Man or Siren Head. Tom and Jerry did the same thing the whole week. They had gotten exhausted. Or just chasing cat and mouse, literally. Just chasing after each other. Here are pictures I took of them. So you took these pictures. Where the heck were you? This dude has, just hire him. Like he's a great photographer. He captures the moments amazingly. What was that? Hang on. And stop. Oh, okay. It stopped and gave freaking some smile dog teeth to Tom there. That's nice. Smile cat. My goodness. Tom put him in a frying pan? Even though Tom isn't winning, he's getting smarter. Yeah, you're telling me. He's just like... Was you not questioning the fact that a cat there has hands and a thumb that he can just pick up a frying pan and flip Jerry? That would concern me, I'm not going to lie. Mrs. Mammy invited me for dinner. Their house was beautiful, but that's not what I expected because of the cat and mouse always making a mess. Okay, so you're just on drugs, you're hallucinating. But you can't be because you took pictures. I accidentally took a picture of their house. How do you accidentally take a picture of something? Then again, well, it depends. Oops! That's a pretty... How's that? I don't know how that's an accident. That looked pretty freaking, meaningful to me. When I took a visit, the cat and mouse were nowhere to be found. When we were having dinner, I noticed that something was off. Mrs. Mammy seemed sad. What's happened? I asked her what's wrong and she said Tom isn't doing too well. It seems like he is sick of something. He's sick of Jerry shit. She goes on and says she is scared for Tom. No need. Just get the guy a laser pointer. And I see why she said this. He was off. After I was done visiting for dinner, I went to my house and tried to find Tom through the windows. Okay, what's he up to? Here's a clip. So this is a clip of you showing us Jerry through your window. Is your house inside Mrs. Mammy's house? This is a very good perspective.
Never thought you'd miss that cat, did you?
Oh wow, okay, so there's even voiceover here. Are you not questioning this?
Feeling kinda lonesome.
I know, guys, I'm sorry. I'm being facetious, okay?
Look at him. You can't live with him. But there's no fun without him.
Yeah, well, that's called a toxic relationship right there.
You could get that guy back in here, though.
I don't know, why is the cat outside and the mouse is inside? That is so ass backwards.
If you really wanted to, couldn't you?
What the heck was that? What did I say? Pain, agony, hell. What is going on with this person's teeth? And who is that meant to be? Is that meant to be Tom? Hang on, so who is the figure? Is the figure at the start who drowned? Because we shouldn't forget about that, by the way. Like, that's part of the story. So was it Tom? Did Tom kill his own babies? Okay, so what's a white flag? Surrendering? My batteries died. Uh-oh. All of a sudden I heard someone in my house. Uh-oh. I hid. Who did you hear in your house? What, so Tom and Jerry are fighting outside. Oh, it's giving me the Greylock vibes when they're stuck inside that closet. Gonna be a jump scare. It's gonna be a jump scare. There's a jump scare. It's coming. Get ready for it, guys. And bang! Nope. Okay, I saw a silhouette. It was him. Who? It was who? You need to be more specific. Okay, so this one's called Tom Wins. It's the last one in the series. I'm not sure if this is the end. This was uploaded 3 weeks ago. And this is the most popular one. It's got 107,000 views, which is crazy. It's, it goes to show like this, the longer videos do better. Because there's people must know there's a story before this one. So it confuses me why people didn't check out the previous ones. But hopefully they do go back. I forgot to say this, but you need to go check out the original creator. Watch the videos alongside me or, you know, watch in your spare time. But give the creator some watch time. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. This is the last video. It's called Tom Wins 1989. No description for this video. This is the finale of the series. Ask me questions or give advice. Okay, so this is the finale. Let's just get into this. Here we go. He stared at me. Oh my goodness. Who is that man? What's he did? So that's a human. That's a straight up human right there. Or is it? Because Tom and Jerry are outside right now, right? So who's inside? The person who threw the cats away? But what relevance does that have to the story? You know what? Let's just continue watching. Maybe we'll understand it. He stood in the same spot for minutes. I tried to be as quiet as possible, but it looked like he was staring into my soul. Listen, I'm Ginger. I don't have a soul, so good luck. He's wearing high heels, that's nice to know. You know, you gotta slay whilst slaying, am I right, guys? He left. And I had no clue why. without knowing the fact he could still be in my house. My gut told me to get up. Your gut can talk? Shut up. And I did. I grabbed my camera recorder and went downstairs. Okay. So you don't know if this person's still in your house or not. This intruder. Who we still don't know who is, by the way. The lights were off and the door and my door was left open. Your front door or your bedroom door? I quickly closed and locked. Okay, it's the front door. The main door. And I got the batteries from the drawer. How do you guys say that? Drawer? Do you just drawer? Drawer. Some people say drawer. Others say drawer. My god. I haven't got the mouth for this. My camera turned on and I went upstairs to my room. Tom was still chasing him. To be fair, like this is just a great example of not much is happening, but with sound design, you can really make something unsettling. I think that's what's happening good here. Wow, you got a very good view of this. What's happening? He was super close to hitting Jerry. Yeah, well, I mean, he's trying to kill him, dude. And almost kills him. He's trying to kill him. I don't know why he's using a knife, by the way. He's got those razor-sharp claws. They go on and on. Until he caught Jerry. Jerry. Oh my god! He just cut Jerry's head off. And there he is. That's the corpse of Jerry. Tom looked at me through the window and the lights were off. So what, he knew you... Was that the sound of... What's that sound? What is that film? What is that sound effect of? Wait, that's Tom looking at you through the window? So wait, I thought he cut... Okay, so he cut Tom's head off. I thought that was Jerry's head off, sorry, outside. And now he fled. He wanted suffering, I could tell. I mean, it's a cat. Cats are... Let's be honest, cats are assholes most of the time. But you know what? Once they kind of allow you in and they show love, they're the best. You know? I used to not like cats, but I do now. I called the cops. You called... Wait, sorry. What exactly did you tell the police? I just saw a cat with a knife cut off a mouse's head. You're going to be locked up. You're going to be put in a straitjacket and put in a padded cell. I think you should keep your mouth... 911, what's your emergency? About 15 minutes ago, someone broke into my house.
What did they look like?
That's not it, though. My neighbor has this cat and it's acting strange. It killed a mouse, but with a knife.
Okay, sir, you're fucking mad.
They asked for my address and they told me to tell them what happened when they got there, okay? I mean, I would keep that to yourself. Mate, you're hallucinating. You're on some heavy drugs. Oh, what was that? Now. Okay, it's Tom once again. And I'm guessing that's Jerry with no head. Listen, Tom's just a predator. That's just his job, right? To kill his prey. But they were too late. Well, they killed the mouse. What are you going to do? You're going to hold a funeral for the mouse? I arrived at the scene of the crime and I saw a cat with black eyes holding a bloody knife. I'll be like, maybe this guy isn't lying. But I'm being, once again, being facetious. I'm sorry, guys. Rabbit. Oh. Garbage! Wait, Thomas didn't kill Mrs. Mammy, did he? Uh-oh. I headed out of the front door and told them what had happened. What happened? They thought I was crazy. I would too. I would have been there with a straitjacket on standby. I showed them the video, but they didn't believe me, did that say? They didn't believe me. This surprised me. They thought it was fake. I forgot about Mrs. Mammy. I started asking if she was okay, but they wouldn't give me an answer. Mrs. Mammy is Mrs. Trying to think of a nice punny word for dead that rhymes with mammy. No, let me know in the comments, guys. Just go on, a nice pun there. My brain is not working for me today. Mrs. Mammy has been turned into Mrs. No. I wanted to know, so I kept asking, is she okay? A cop finally replied, no, she is deceased. Yikes. I dropped to the ground and shedded tears. He dropped to the ground like Lewis Saunders. Okay, that's so stupid. Guys, me when Mrs. Mammy dies. The fact that a cat did this was bizarre, I thought to myself. This isn't real. Yeah, I would be questioning reality at this point. It made more sense if the cat maybe bit the mouse's head off. But it was, and that was the truth. I couldn't think what was happening. First I encounter a murderer in my house, now my neighbor is dead from a cat. Yeah, the two definitely link, because there definitely is a link here. What could be the link to this? Maybe it will say at the end. Are they one of the same? They can't be. That night, they took Tom and put him in a shelter. Luckily, he was caged up alone with no contact with any other animals. They think it was the abnormal-looking person that broke into my house that killed Mrs. Mammy. I'm so lucky I'm here. I could have been dead by now. I mean, why? The thing is, why didn't that thing attack you? That's what you need to ask yourself. Maybe you stink. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe they're just playing with their food at this point, and they just like they like the thrill of hunting. You know, they let the fear come out. After a long night of discussions with investigators, I went back home. The time was 12:34 a.m. I turned on the TV. Impro Productions. Imp Pro. What is this? News? Local news? An episode in the cases of Eddie Drake. Shoot the works. What is this?
Come in. Oh, Mr. Drake.
Okay.
Nice to see you again.
Thanks, Dr. Gill. I thought you might like another installment for your book.
You have one so soon?
Right out of the oven.
Well, in that case, make yourself comfortable. You look as if you need a rest.
Oh, I got a good night's sleep after.
The acting was pretty horrendous back then, wasn't
The
it?
fireworks were over.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Emergency alert system in progress. The government has issued an emergency notification. What's happened? Okay. There has been sightings of a tall, blank creature that is attracted to static and alarms. Please turn off any or all devices. So your first instinct is to play an EAS. That is the stupidest thing you could have done. This thing doesn't like static and alarms. Let's put an alarm on a static TV. That's brilliant. You've just killed like multiple people. Wow. Everyone's dead now. Brilliant. Wait, what? What happened? Is that it? Is it gonna... Okay, I'm very confused. Because I feel like the correlation between the demon creature or whatever and Tom, are they the same thing? They're the same person? What was the whole thing of like those cats at the start being thrown away? Were one of those cats Tom? And he's actually a demon creature? Was Tom possessed? Who was this tall creature? Was it Tom? Okay, so is this a cliffhanger because this alert tells you it's not over till the cat kills the mouse? No, the cat killed the mouse, but what was the whole alert about? Is that Tom? Yeah, that's interesting. So, I'm a little bit confused. I'm gonna lie. Maybe I'm just stupid. Is Tom the demon that was in the house? But I thought he was cutting off Jerry's head at the same time. So Tom is the demon. Let's just say that. And he was the one that threw those cats away. And he cut off Jerry's head. and now he's attracted for some reason to alarms and static. Interesting. Well, I mean, if you guys have theories or you know what's going on, let me know down below, because I'm very confused, in honesty. But that was the homies, and that was the Tom and Jerry Tom Through the Window analog horror series. You guys should go check it out for yourself. You know, I'll put the playlist down below for you all to check out. Go like, subscribe, comment, you know, go give this person some watch time. It's basically, that helps a lot, trust me, it really does help. If you enjoyed my reaction, why not leave a like, rating, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you guys for watching, I hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys.